Hello everyone, welcome to this quick tutorial on how to use a Skeleton Render Separator. So what does it mean? Well, here I have a carnivorous plant, and that carnivorous plant is going to have a stick in its mouth. So now the problem is that, you see this stick here, either is going to be above the plant, or if I change its sorting order, it will be behind the plant, like if I put -1, right? But I cannot have it like inside the mouth. I need it to actually sit somewhere between the upper jaw and the lower jaw. How can we do this? Well, it's rather simple. The first thing you need to do is take your spine game object, the skeleton, where your skeleton animation is. You're gonna then add a component that is called a Skeleton Render Separator, which is part of the spine integration to Unity. Now, this will create the Skeleton Render Separator, and you have to then tell it what slots in your character are going to be the points of separations of your renderer. So an important thing to note is that the way spine works is it renders the whole asset, the whole character, in one single pass, which is why you cannot like put things in between. So the more separators you add, the more render passes are going to be necessary to render your character. So use this with caution. Only use it when you have to insert something that is inside Unity in between two things, and don't use that for like fixing something that's wrong in your rig. That's a bad idea. So here what I want to use, I want to tell it, hey, add a slot, and I have to select which slot it is. Now, sorry, the names are in French, but what I'm interested is to separate the slot of the lower part of the head. So I say, hey, lower part of the head, and then next thing I have to do, as you see, there's a little exclamation point. It says insufficient part renderers. Some parts will not be rendered. So we have to add those specific renderers. And thank you, Spine. You made it easy by having an automatic button that will add the missing renderers. Just click on it, and as you can see here, two objects were added to my spine game objects. One, both having a skeleton parts renderer, and they also have an order in the layer. So if I deactivate this one, it's only going to render the second part. And if I activate this one, then it's going to render this. Now, as you can see, I didn't take the proper slot because here the mouth is still complete. So I just need to change this to say, hey, I want it to start from the higher part of the head. And if I do that, then now it is properly getting the higher part. Now, what you pick essentially depends on the object, on the way your rig is made. So now that I have this here that is 0 in the ordering layer, and this here that is 5, I can take my stick here and give it an order in the layer that is anywhere between 0 and 5. So let's put 1. And now, just like that, my plant can now put and keep that stick in the mouth. It's as easy as that. Hope you liked it, and see you next time for another Spine Unity integration video.